Stop arguing with people in your head. Hey girlies, I used to do this a lot. Once the argument is finished, I will now recite it in my head and think about all the things that I could have said, I should have said, what they said, and you start analyzing what they actually said, what they meant. So many things go on after the argument and we tend to kind of go through it again in our heads. And this is me telling you guys to stop. And I'm going to tell you why you guys should stop. What is the purpose of doing that? The argument is finished. So why are you relaying it in your head? All you're doing is draining yourself, because once you are reciting what happened, you are basically going through the situation again, which means you are going through the emotions you felt again. If you're arguing with someone, you're probably angry or you're upset, you're frustrated. It's obviously a negative emotion. You have already lived through that emotion once. Going through it again by reciting the conversation in your head is just draining you. This is something that I used to do a lot, and it just kind of keeps you in that state of that situation. It keeps you in that negative mind frame. It keeps you very low, and it's like, if the situation has already passed, you need to move forward from it and you need to let it go, because all you're doing is holding on to a situation which is just not benefiting you, and it is just ruining your mood. It's not the energy that you want to be working from. More often, that person has probably moved on. They've moved on and they're living their life. They're not even thinking about you or thinking about the situation anymore. And here you are thinking about the situation again. What is the point? What are you achieving out of it except just harming yourself and putting yourself in this negative mind frame? This is me telling you guys to stop doing that. We're not doing that anymore. Once you have finished the argument, that's it. There's no point of thinking of what you should have said. There's no point of thinking of why they said what they said, because it's done. All you can do now is just work in a place of improvement. You need to focus on things that make you happier. You need to move forward and think about things that are going to benefit you and benefit your mindset and just benefit how you carry yourself as well. You do not want to be operating out of spite or frustration. It's not cute. I'm not saying you're not allowed to have these emotions, but if you're constantly sitting in them, it's doing more damage to you than it is to anyone else. And we do not want to be like that. We do not want to create that kind of energy for ourselves. It is easy to sit in what could have happened. All you're doing is just wasting your energy on something that's already passed and something that you can no longer control. So what is the point? Your emotions are valid. How you feel is very valid. But try to not let it control you and control how you are moving forward from that situation. So this is your reminder that once you finish that argument, let it go. Do not sit in it. Do not let it control how you feel the day after and a week after, because the situation is done now. It's time to move on. It's time to think about something else. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. Bye.